Let's start this out. Sword. Where is it? Fortune 2. It'll cost me 6. Let's go get 6. It's not going to be exactly what I needed yet, but it'll be getting there. Sword, Fortune 2 pick. Can I put Unbreaking 3 on it? Unbreaking 3 will cost me 9 levels. Should I do what people say and actually first rename it and see if that does anything? We'll do that. It took me forever. I stopped actually doing the level 27 and 28 enchants and went straight to 30 because I did probably 50 books before I got to anywhere. So let's first call this my... Oh, by the way, look at this Silk Touch 1 on Breaking 3. You guys saw that pick before. Look at this book that I got. Oh no, I put it in my ender chest. This book I got... There's a Silk Touch 1 book I got back and a Silk Touch 1 Unbreaking 3 Efficiency 4 book as well. That is pretty impressive. Let's call this my Fortune pick. Oh, I need 18 levels for that. I'm close. I'm gonna get this Fortune 3. I've only got the one Fortune 2 book thus far, but I will do this. Let's see if this actually helps, though. My Fortune 2, we're gonna call this my Fortune pick. So that's now my Fortune pick. I know I need to get at least 9 levels. It might have raised it because I renamed it, but it'll keep it cheaper for future enchants is what people tell me. Not sure how accurate that is or not. My experience has not shown me that it has done much to help in the past, but we will see. Maybe I should have named it first, I don't know, before I even enchanted anything on it. So let's give it some, let's get up to like 20 levels. Let's see if we can go get Unbreaking on it and then put some Efficiency 5 on it. Because I have some Efficiency 5 books as well. So Fortune 3, let's get our Unbreaking on this baby. I didn't even see how much that cost. And where's my Efficiency 5? 16 levels. It'll be close to what I want. Not exactly what I want, but close. I just need to get another Fortune 2 book, and I will be all set. Ooh, sorry, Enderman. Take out those guys before they get to me. Fortune pick. Efficiency 5. Boom. All I need is another Fortune 2. You're after me, aren't you? Where'd you go? Okay, be back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is Jeff again, and let's eat for the first time in days. I have been here grinding out levels like crazy, as you can see, like the beginning of that video clip, where I got my Fortune 2 pick, and unfortunately I never did get another Fortune 2, so I don't have Fortune 3, but I do have Fortune 2, which is better than nothing. I have a Silk Touch pick. I now have 2 Silk Touch books. One of them is straight up just Silk Touch. The other one is Silk Touch with a bunch of other stuff on it as well, like Silk Touch. What is it actually? Oh, I put it in my thing, on my ender chest. I have a Lure to Luck of the Sea 2 book that I'll use for a fishing rod just for fun. But anyways, just showing you guys that I am heading out of the enchanting area, and I will see you guys when I get back to my base. Well, that was easy, guys. I am back to my base, and that is because right when you come through the end portal, you go straight to the last bed you were in, which was at my house. Check out my pick. The pick's been upgraded to an Efficiency 5 Unbreaking 3. My sword's Eluding 3, Sharpness 4, which is awesome. This bow, Unbreaking 3, Punch 1, Power 4, Infinity 1. Man, there's just such good things going on in that. We're going to put these books away. These are Silk Touch, Eluding 3, Efficiency 5, Lure 2, Luck of the Sea 2. I left some really good books back there in the chest as well. I left a few Efficiency 5 books. I actually only got a couple Efficiency 4s. I combined them, made them Efficiency 5, and put them in the chest for others to use. Check this out. It's an Efficiency 4 with Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch 1. That's pretty impressive. There's another Silk Touch book, as well as that one I have over there. So, like, actually, I have 3 total Silk Touch books now. That's impressive. Fortune 2, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5 is amazing. Silk Touch 1, Unbreaking 3 is also amazing. I am going to take all of these books with me. We're going to go back to my old mining spot. And when I say old mining spot, I mean the mining spot over here. And granted, I don't have a haste beacon, which is extremely unfortunate. I don't even have enough to get the beacon that I currently want with my regen, but I don't even have enough blocks to make it a full beacon for a haste beacon, and I need to go about getting some new stuff. So I just want to come down here to this old strip mine and see how well an Efficiency 5 Unbreaking 3 works in something like this. Are they just falsely inflating the numbers over there? The kill count numbers? I'm not really sure. Let me turn my music back up. Because I turned it down when I was over there. Hit myself with the poison potion. So I speed all over myself. Interesting. So amazingly, this thing does not chop through dirt that insanely crazy, which is kind of what I expected it to do. This is part of the cave I've already been in. Yeah. Oh, let's check out... How's my fortune pick work? Obviously not on that stuff, but on this redstone. So 3 blocks of redstone with this fortune pick gave me 14 redstone. Man, can you imagine if that was a fortune 3 pick as opposed to a fortune 2? That would be wonderful. I should have renamed my other picks while I was there so I didn't get them confused. I renamed the fortune pick because I'm curious what that's going to do to the moving forward enchants and things like that. Oops. Took my light away. I told my sound turned up a little bit more. But anyways, what's been going on lately? It's the weekend. It's football playoff time frame. I really don't know. I actually have to go to work at 3 o'clock in the morning today. Whenever you have an electronic health record system, there's downtimes that happen, which is the most ironic thing to think about. Planned downtimes are like the worst thing you can ever think. It's when the system is down, and it's when you know it's going to be down. It's actually going to be... Do I have to remove your name? Oh, so it was Death Games running. Just nobody actually won with the proper equipment, apparently. So I did not do this episode to actually do a whole, like, branch mining episode or anything like that. So I'm only going to do this for a minute. I was just kind of curious how well this Efficiency 5 pick was going to work with all that was going on. And hope I came across some diamonds randomly just so I could see how well the fortune pick worked on it. But I guess I did make a dumb move. There's no reason to bring the fortune pick and the silk touch pick with me. I should just bring the silk touch pick with me and bring it all back up to my base and use the fortune on it at that point, which that would probably be a much smarter thing to do. But I'll probably do some branch mining off camera in order to get some more supplies because I need more diamonds. I'm down to 4 diamonds because of all this stuff. This sword is wonderful, though. I somehow just turned up the volume, or down the volume. I don't know if you can see that on my screen. Oh, I had done that. My headset hit the corner of my leg, and I hit the power down, or the volume down button on it, so that was kind of annoying. I think I need to turn these sheep into white sheep, because granted, I want things like, oh, that's what I was gonna do. What am I doing here? Let's go to let's put my fortune pick away. I'm gonna bring my silk touch pick with me, and we are gonna go to the nether. No. Yeah. No. I don't know. I'm going to go into the nether. We're going to go into town real quick, because I want to see what all this commotion was about. Oh, that's what I was going to do. That boat is still there. Ugh. Boat gone. I need to make... So I need, okay. I had an idea. Sorry, I'm a little scattered. I had an idea. Reposition my mind, I forgot, and blah, blah, blah. I have an idea for what to do at spawn with that tent area, and it's going to be different than I had originally thought. I need a bunch of this stuff, but let's get to start. Where's my... Okay, I got a bunch of blue wool. We're just going to use the blue wool for it for now. I don't think they don't stack, so let's just go over with this. Oh, and then something for a floor. What would make a good floor? Something vibrant. That's not really that vibrant. Nah, not the white. Let's use the black. It's not vibrant at all, but we're going to use it anyways. And what I've decided, I think I need some torches actually as well, is I was originally going to have that tent that I have at spawn as my ambulance bay. But I have a much better idea than the ambulance bay. What I'm going to do is it is going to be the grand opening of Jay Sano's FEMA headquarters. I'm going to set it up as a tent. And I thought it was perfect because it's a tent and that's exactly what they do. And there's been a lot of like aid sent from the government lately with all the winter snowstorms, the flooding, the disasters and things like that. Like the FEMA and the Red Cross has been really doing a big job lately in making sure people have a place to stay when something happens to their house or whatnot. Back in Flint, I was there over Christmas, like I've talked about before, and there's the big ice storm that was going on there. And they had shelters open everywhere because so many people were out of power. And you're sitting in 5 to 10 degree weather with absolutely no power, no heat. They had to have shelters set up for people so that they could survive. Okay, good. Settling in Nebris. Nebris is on, but I think that they just had a battle, so I'm not going to go dealing with that. So here we go. It actually looked okay as this. I did not bring an axe with me, did I? I did not. I could make an axe really quick. We are going to... Is there a workbench anywhere? There's one right there. Beautiful. We are going to set up a workbench. I'm going to get rid of all those stairs. Not sure if that's necessarily the greatest idea to get rid of the stairs because I need some way to get to. It's going to be a 2-story... That was dumb. So now I have a stone pick I can use when I need to. For no reason. But we are going to kill this stuff. Poor horsey. I can go put this stuff in with the horse, though. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. Had to do the quick DC, come back in so I can actually play this thing again. And the nice thing about doing this is when I get to the underneath story, however I decide that people are going to get there, I can make it bigger. It doesn't have to be just the size that this stuff is right here. But it's going to be a shelter area for people. And in the shelter, there's going to be a sleeping area. There's going to be like beds and things like that. And then there's going to be chests filled with like clothes. So I'm going to find a way to utilize all those, like those drops of the leather armor and things like that from skeletons. The pointless leather armor from skeletons. The stuff that nobody else wants to really deal with. I should probably make a shovel since all this is. Oops. Yeah, since a lot of this is dirt, let's make a shovel real quick. I don't know where that really good shovel went to, but oh well, I can just use a stone shovel for now. Okay, so we're going to make this big. What's this one? That's my silk touch pick. We don't want to use that one. I'm going to use this one. We're going to start digging this thing out. While I'm doing this, I can talk to you guys for a second. So I don't want to actually do... I need this layer right here to be the lowest layer to dig. Oh, no. My chicken. Sorry, buddy. You were holding up that... the leash that you had was holding up the wall of the tents. Okay, so this must be the undergrounds of the jail. So that's as far as I can go that direction. So it's okay, though. We can go a lot farther this way. But I'm at work. Before I transition back out to the floor, one of the last emergency department projects that I'm on. I'm not running it, which is good because otherwise they'd have nobody to run it when I was gone. But they're doing a lean initiative for our ambulatory care area, what I talked about last time, like the ACA area, the Obamacare area, no, our fast track area. We're doing a lean initiative because it's extremely inefficient. So it's slow. It really, a lot of things take a very long time. Part of it's the process and the way it's set up. Part of it's the new electronic health record. He scares me. Hello. That scared the crap out of me. There you go, man. Good thing I just looked at the death games because I would have been afraid as hell. Because I was like, oh, is he coming to kill me? My sword is a beast of a sword, though, so it can actually be very, very good competitor in the death games. So if somebody tries to take me on in the death games right now, I'm not wearing full armor, but I do have a protection 4 chest plate with unbreaking on it. So protection for, I can't remember if you can go up to protection 5 or not, because I almost thought for a minute that that was a protection 5 at one point. But either way, in the lean, what lean projects are is Lean and Six Sigma are extremely popular in manufacturing, especially in the auto industry. So I'm familiar with them. I've never worked on a project of them before. Let's put this back in there. Never worked on a project with them before, so I'm kind of excited to get to work on something like this. But it's pretty much about removing inefficiencies in the system to make a process better, is what lean is. Six Sigma is a little bit different because Sigma is a mathematical term, you know, use a lot in like statistics and things like that. But one of the big things with Sigma is that you talk about, oh, that's where that chicken was at. I can actually get rid of that stuff if I need to. You talk about, you want your error rate. I believe it's error rate. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys would know a little bit better. I haven't done a Six Sigma. I dealt with Six Sigma in a very long time, but basically you want your error rate at the percentile of 6 sigmas, which is, it turns out to be an extremely low percentage for like error rate and things like that. So that's what those terms mean. We don't utilize Six Sigma at the hospital, but we are doing some lean initiatives. And this lean initiative, you end up getting in a room with a bunch of people for hours and hours and hours for a few meetings to get like everything. Let's go through the entire process. What are the issues we see with the process? This is a later stage of it. There's some more stuff at the beginning as well, but like, what issues do we see with the process? What can we do to make this process better? Et cetera, blah, blah, blah. And the last part that I was partaking in, hello, chicken, bloop. The last part I was partaking in was one of these days of, let's talk about issues. Let's talk about, you know, we'll get into solution mapping and stuff later. So at the beginning it was, we're talking about issues. And of course, whenever you get a bunch of people in a room together, everybody who's talking about issues wants to like instantly, when you bring up an issue, they want to get into the problem or how to solve it. Like, let's bring up a solution. But that's not how the lean process works. You want to get into, yeah, there we go. You want to get into, let's talk about the issues first. And it's the thing, if you have a solution to this, write it on a Post-it note and put it in what they call the parking lot. So I did it again with my sound. I don't know if you guys can see that on the screen or not, but it's the Windows 8 sound volume thingy that keeps coming up. You know, write it down, put it in the parking lot. It's okay. So people are writing all these things down, putting them in the parking lot. And the parking lot is just a board on the wall that you go write your Post-it. You go slap it to the board and you say, hey, look, this is on a parking lot. So when we get to the parking lot, we can go through these and look at them and see what we got. We'll get them organized, see where they go, et cetera, like process, blah, blah, blah. So then they also said, so if you think of solutions, you know, put those in the parking lot. If you think of other issues that haven't been spoken of already, also write those down and put them in the parking lot. So people are writing frantically. We're writing different solutions, different issues. Like this, our parking lots are filling up pretty fast. I mean, so one piece of paper on the wall for the first parking lot, then that one gets filled up, and they threw another one up there. And I mean, we're just filling these things up like crazy. So I made a suggestion. I said, should we just have 2 parking lots, one for issues and one for solutions, so that you guys are going to be able to more easily organize what these things are? And they're like, oh, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We should do just this one parking lot. Keeps everything easy and keeps everything rolling. So we filled up the wall, the piece of paper on the wall. I think they put 3 or 4 of them up by the end. So we probably had 100 Post-it notes. We had to take a break so that our lean representatives could go through. Oh no, I'm using Silk Touch Pick. Why am I doing that? So our lean representatives can go through and get them organized and into the right area so we could talk about them the next shortly afterwards. And he even says, he's like, yeah, I should have taken your advice and we should have made 2 different parking lots. And I'm like, yeah, I'm leanizing lean processes here. It's just kind of ironic that, you know, the lean process, it's all about eliminating waste to make things more efficient. And it's like, very obviously that's an inefficient process that you have multiple different ideas going into the same parking lot that you then later have to go back and organize. Come on, bring it on, get it lean, get everything lean. Now lean is a great concept and idea. I've never partaken in a full lean project like this one is, so it's going to be really interesting up until I transition out next month and I no longer get to partake because I'm no longer in that job role. But it'll be really interesting to see. So it's nice that you have, and we have a lot of corporate support for it too, so it's really good to get corporate support for a whole project with the concept of making processes better, because you often don't get that. Like you get told, make the process better. Well, how do I do that? Well, I don't know. Make the process better. You get told that a lot, and this is one of those nice things because you have I'm not gonna have enough of these by any stretch of the imagination. Well, that's unfortunate. It's going to take way more of these than I thought it was going to take. Oops. I did it again. Let's go back. Let me go back and try to get some more of these real quick, and I'll come back. Well, guys, I'm back, and check out what we got. Boom. A non-existent creeper, apparently. Hi. Whoa! He was actually there! That was the weirdest thing in the world. I assumed he was just a glitch of some type. But not... Well, he was glitched. I'm just not exactly sure how. I don't even know if this floor is going to be a good floor for it, but why not? I've already started it, so let's go for it. The walls will need to be changed to something. I'm not quite sure what I want the walls to be in this FEMA shelter. But they're not going to be that. So get out of there. There we go. And I think I'm going to have to put some lights underneath, which I will do at a later time. But right now what we're just doing is we're getting this thing set up to be... Oops. Why did I do that? What is going on? Okay, hold on. Okay. Log out and log back in yet again. It's amazing that you can place blocks when it's running that glitch, but you can't break blocks. It's kind of weird to me that the system would be like, yes, you can place a block in this empty spot, but breaking blocks is not going to be the way it should go. But either way, long story short, I'm working on this lean project. Lean is pretty cool. I like I was saying about corporate sponsorship, which sponsorship is always good. If you don't have somebody who's going to sponsor you so that you can actually do it right, you're not going to come up with a good idea. I have multiple times in my job been told, Jeff, you need to fix this problem. Okay, how do you want me to do that? Well, I don't know. Figure something out. It doesn't work that way. I don't need, obviously, that many beds, and this is unfortunate because... Oh. Crap. Volume again. Ugh. Okay. Either way, we're going to leave the walls some space because I'm not sure what I want these walls to be filled up with yet. But, essentially, need beds. Like this is going to be a row of beds here for sure. Not there. And perfect. I can get one more in there. And if I do this right, I could actually put these beds up here. And then... Oops, wrong button. There we go. So let's just do that for now. So that'll go there. And do I want another row of them kind of facing this way? And then I can close this half of it off and make this as the sleeping area. Oh, actually, I had more beds in my inventory. That was dumb. Let's just put these ones down really quick. If you can't tell, I'm not that efficient with the way that I do this stuff. It's okay. I only need one more bed though, and then we can close that wall off. How does he get what? Do I get a diamond? Oh, if he won. There we go. So we can do that. Like I said, I'm not sure what to use to close it off. I don't know if we should start with just some wood. We'll make that as the way in. I don't know if I should put... I wonder if stairs would actually look. That looks kind of cool. Maybe put a window in it every so often as well. Obviously, I need to get something on the top. But this is like the sleeping quarters. So everybody can come down here. When they don't have a place to go at their home, they can get some sleep. Over here, I want to put a bunch of chests. Which I don't have that much stuff anymore. But that's okay. I need to go back to my base anyway. So let me, yet again, run back to my base and be back. And we will finish this episode off. Alright guys, and I'm back. Basement of FEMA headquarters is relatively complete. I think this color scheme's okay. It's not great, but these brown floors, these bluish walls, a wooden half-slab ceiling. Here's my sleeping quarters for everybody. I need to get some... not that. I need to get some lights and stuff in here for people. I actually might be able to get them. I got plenty of extra chests. I could probably put, like, a chest between every couple sets of beds. Kind of like a nightstand. That's not a bad thing. People can keep their personal belongings there. Whereas over here, this one's just full of my junk right now because I had to clear out my inventory. But I'm going to put things like, I'm going to fill them up with, you know, we got, this one is shirts for people. This one's going to be hats for people. I'm going to fill one of them up with like some food and things like that. I haven't completed the top yet, but I think that's all the work I'm going to do on it today. I should probably just get some red wool to put it in here because this is more like the welcome sign-in area before you go downstairs and actually get to the true headquarters, which, you know, sleeping side, item side, things like that. So I think that we're going to call this episode good momentarily, but I need to make some signs. I've been very lacking in my signage for this stuff, and I put all my wood downstairs. I've been lacking in my signage, but I want people to know that this is going to be FEMA headquarters. And I'll put a couple signs by the portal out there, things like that, so that people know. Because I don't think I ever labeled what this thing was, like, ever. So we'll do that. We'll get, well, that's only going to give me 3. 3 signs is probably plenty, actually, but we'll have 6 just so I can place them. So right there in the middle. J Sano 19's FEMA HQ. So there we go. FEMA headquarters there. Torch placed by B-dubs. That's awesome. But right here we're going to say... Oops. FEMA HQ. Oops. Can't type today. FEMA headquarters. And we'll also put one just down. God, signs have gotten slightly ridiculous around here. But we're going to put one so as you come out of the portal, you see it as well as all... No, there's too many other signs here. We'll just put one down here at this end so that people know where it's at. But that's going to do it for today, everybody. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you next time.